Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Rudy Gobert.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Anthony Edwards is on the rise. Karl Anthony Towns said, quote, he already has the talent. We all knew that when we drafted him, but he just wants it. And he has that thing, something you can't teach. It has to be built in. Asked of his ceiling, Edwards says, quote, I don't think I have one. I can be as good as anyone. Brian?
Oh, tremendous, Allie. Thank you. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Kings, Fox runs point with Huerter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Free throw good, Edwards. Well, practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time, and they mean a lot to that community.
Here's Fox. Off with the layup. And here's Minnesota now. Here's McDaniels. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Here's Huerter. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Huerter passes to Sabonis. It's blocked. And here's McDaniels. Over Huerter. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his second basket of the night. About a minute played here so far in the first. Murray, a screen on Conley. Fox, the pass to Murray. Anderson against Barnes. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Sabonis. 23 points his last outing.
I'm seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Anderson with it. Fox picks him up. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Pass to Murray. It's deflected.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Conley. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Fox. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Over Gobert. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Mike Conley.
And Fox has a lot of game. Really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
The first one falls.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And both free throws good for Fox. And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Shot from the mid-range. That shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And so here's Sacramento. Following the score by Minnesota. Count the basket.
The hard way there. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-6 run. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. McDaniels got 10 points in the game.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Pass to Barnes. 4-3. Minnesota with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Edwards against Huerter.
Oh, hey, how about that right there? Big time.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Fox with the ball. An important score for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Pass to McDaniels. The three is up. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Fox. Here's Sabonis, defended by Gobert. The three from Barnes. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. He's got 5.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now here's Fox. Outside Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Conley. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Anderson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anderson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Sabonis. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. And Gobert with a block. Outside McDaniels. Over Barnes. Again, the Timberwolves score. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Huerter against Edwards. Over Huerter. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 6.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Minnesota with the ball. It's an 18-point game. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Fox following the score by Minnesota. Sabonis with a screen on Conley. Fox the pass to Sabonis. Outside Huerter. Will it go? That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. And here are the Timberwolves. Outside Anderson. Over Murray. Again, the Timberwolves score.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Fans, get ready for the Timberwolves.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Prince comes in for Anderson. Noel, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Rivers is subbed in for Conley. Now here's Monk, tightly guarded. Outside Mitchell to the paint. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure. You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team. Shooting 2.
And he drops a first. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hey, it's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, should teams start changing up their rotations with the postseason in mind?
You know, B.A., I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, seeding is so important in the postseason, but I don't think it's time to start experimenting. It's still about winning games and getting into the best position possible.
Here's Rivers, averaging around 5 points a game. Drills the baseline jumper.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Mitchell. A shot from the high post. Prince grabs the miss. Puts it up. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Davis, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Prince. And another three from Minnesota.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Mitchell. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Davis from long range. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Reed can't hit.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Here's Mitchell. Prince grabs the miss.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Reed. And Holmes pulls it down.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To the inside. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Rivers. Checked by Mitchell. Good on the bucket. Rivers has got 6 points. And here are the Kings now. Now Mitchell. 14 feet away. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Monk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. For the Timberwolves.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
And the first one at the line is good.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
The Kings making a switch here. Len's checked in. And so he hits both. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by Minnesota, and it's Lyles missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Rivers. And another three from Minnesota.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Monk passes to Mitchell. Back to Monk. Takes the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Monk. 5 points in the game. Here's Noel. Over Mitchell. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Monk. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Fires the three. Minnesota with a rebound. Prince has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Noel. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Reed, good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. There's Davis with the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Minnesota calls time here.
Here comes the fun fans. Your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Make some noise. Fans, let's show some love for your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lets it fly. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The 3 from Mitchell. The shot that time not on target. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Timberwolves ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Fans, your Kings, you
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Fox runs point with Huerter by his side. Alex Lynn is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple. Barnes has got 8.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school, Grant.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. I'm just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Left side, Huerter. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And that one's good from Conley.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Rivers. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs, game to game. What's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Huerter with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Barnes. Pass to Murray. And here's Huerter from the arc. Sinks the tray. Huerter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide open look.
Rivers' shot is off. Sacramento has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. It's Huerter on the wing. Here's Sabonis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
Well, Grant, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline, Domantas Sabonis going to the Kings.
Big-time surprise. Tyrese Halliburton going the other way to Indy. Now, I like that deal for both sides. Sacramento adding an all-star big. The Kings needing some size. Sabonis adds that.
And he knocks down the first one.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
It's both from the stripe. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Rivers, good. Rivers has got 18 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Fox. Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. It's Huerter on the wing. Picked by Sabonis. They kick it out to Murray. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot from the wing. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Give him 8.
Rising up with assertiveness, Conley always recognizes when he should shoot off the dribble.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Lots of room. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Here's Conley. The shot comes out, so the Kings will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Three-pointer, Fox. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. No good from outside. The Kings have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Fox against Conley. Pass to Huerter. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Rivers. The Timberwolves shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Fox outside. Here's Huerter. Sacramento again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From the wing, the shot by Conley, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
And Minnesota calls time here.
That's right, everybody. Who wants a free t-shirt?
For Sacramento. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Domantas Sabonis.
And his free throw shooting has really improved over the last month. I don't know if it's him spending more time practicing this part of his game, but whatever he is doing at the stripe, it's working.
Murray against Anderson. Pass to Fox. And here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Huerter. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers. Fox against Conley. Here's Huerter. Knocks down the triple. Huerter's got 13.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Gobert, no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox. They're outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Here's Rivers. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Rivers has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Anderson finds Gobert. Here's Edwards. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. He's got 13.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Left side, Edwards. Driving in.
Whoa! On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And Sacramento has possession. Outside Huerter. And he sinks the 11-footer.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Here's Rivers. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Holmes. Fox against Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Great positioning on the putback. Edwards has got 17.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Fox with the ball. 6 points for him. Picked by Holmes. Here's Barnes. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley with the ball. Fox picks him up. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Timberwolves score.
He's such a savvy offensive player. Conley's basketball IQ and shot selection are both phenomenal.
And it's Fox penetrating.
Tops in scoring, first in field goal percentage. And no team is better at dialing up the break. They have tremendous athletes who are built to score in the open floor.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. First free throw is good. Some changes for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. Davis comes in for Barnes. And it's Monk in for Huerter. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Rivers. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. And both free throws good for Fox. Plenty of exciting rookie talent in the 2022 class, including a few breakouts, Clark. What are your thoughts on this class overall?
Well, B.A., I agree with you. I mean, a lot of talent. They're an awful lot of fun to watch. I'm sure you would agree. I mean, a very talented class. What strikes me is how prepared some of these guys were to step in and contribute to winning.
Connects from downtown. 11 points in the game.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes what you say. My goodness. Come on now. Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Here's Fox. He's got 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Some changes for Sacramento. Lynn comes in for Holmes, and Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Alex Lynn. Davion Mitchell.
Here's Mitchell. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Edwards got 21.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And the basket by Monk.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Noel. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Inside, here's Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Monk for 3. And it's Noel with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Prince. There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. That shot off the mark. Davis, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Monk. On the wing, Mitchell. Reed defending. Pass to Lyles. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Reed against Monk. A slam dunk by Reed.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Mitchell, the pass to Monk. Back to Mitchell. Here's Lynn. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Floats one. And the layup good by Edwards. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Pass to Monk. Got a piece of it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, then he's able to finish off the break solo.
Sacramento shooting 56% for the second quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Lyles' shot is good.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Noel. And the shot goes. Noel's got 12.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside for Davis. Offline with a 3. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
We talk about this. When something works, keep going to it until someone stops it. They've been living in the paint shack.
Some people in the stands are already leaving for the exits. They're tasting that barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
A look here now at Minnesota. They've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley in at the 1. They get it back. Here's Barnes. And Gobert with a block. Here's Fox. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Sacramento ball.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Kings. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And, of course, the Timberwolves, they're 7th in the conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you. Outside Barnes. Pass to Murray. Sabonis with it. Defended by Gobert. The jump hook. Kicks it out to Barnes. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, the Kings shooting just 38% for this game so far. Outside Huerter. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Gobert. Sinks the 15-footer. Gobert's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Just impressive for Gobert. So capable in the mid-range.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Fox. And Gobert with a block. And he gets it back. And it's Fox missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around him.
To the right side. Pass to Huerter. The 3. Buries it from 3. Huerter's got 18 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out!
big finish.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Fox outside. It's Huerter on the wing. And the Kings with another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Huerter finds Sabonis. Now Fox. Looking to get it going. And Fox powers it home.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Here's Conley. Called in by the Kings.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Sabonis. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
The assist.
Fox has got his 9th assist of the game now. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Shoots from 12. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Here's Sabonis. No good on the shot. Nice D from Anderson. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this 3rd quarter. Here's McDaniels. Gets to the corner and hits it. McDaniels got 4 this quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul.
Mike Conley.
That's his 3rd foul so far. Holmes, he's checked in for Murray.
Team foul. Into the lineup for your Kings, Rashawn Holmes.
Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. Holmes with it. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Talking about McDaniels' defense, that's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
Shot clock at 6. Huerter gets the bucket.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Gobert. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Now Huerter. Give him 23. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Rivers. Huerter defending. Ooh, some solid defense from Huerter. Sacramento has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Fox. And Fox powers it home.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
And that one's good from Conley. Well, Sacramento is shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Fox. 15 points in the game.
like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range, just the way he wants to.
Here's Conley. They grab their own miss. Rivers, good.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Pass to Fox. Here's the three. He buries it from three. Fox has got 9 points now in the second half.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And finished off by Anderson.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And so here's Sacramento. Fox outside. Here's Sabonis. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Sabonis has got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Rivers. Huerter defending. 19-footer. Rivers' shot is off. Sacramento has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And it's Fox with the jam.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Outside McDaniels. Going inside.
Oh, man.
Oh,
What a punch that was.
bad intentions.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And here's Fox. He's got 22. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Pass to Anderson. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Now Huerter. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Huerter's got 25 points in the game.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And it's time for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Anthony Edwards. What'd you find out, Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. He shared with me that it is a knee sprain, so a sense of relief that even though there's a lot of pain involved, he avoided something more serious. Recovery time is still up in the air, but guys, one thing's for sure, a return tonight is out of the question.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
The first free throw is good.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Anderson. Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Conley. And so Gobert nails both of them. Mitchell with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the paint. Here's Lyles. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Here's Reed. And the layup falls. Reed's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Lynn. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Fires from the wing. Reed, the second chance points on the tip in. Give him 8.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Sacramento has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Lyles. To the inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Here's Noel. Monk covers. And down it goes. 2 points. Sacramento shooting a marvelous 61% thus far in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Lynn. Now here's Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And the Kings with another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Sacramento has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. And Davis gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. Knight, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McLaughlin comes in for Rivers. Minnesota calls time here.
Timeout called for Minnesota. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Kings Youth Dance Team. Fans, your Kings Youth Dance Team.
And now let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league since the All-Star break. The Kings, #1.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
A minute 4 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Davis. Six to shoot. And here's Monk. Lets the 3 fly. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Knight. Lynn pulls it in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Monk passes to Davis. Here's Lyles. Wide open. Minnesota with a rebound. Prince has got rebound number 7 tonight. Not going to go that time. Now here's Mitchell. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We got Trey Lyles, Davis out there with Mitchell. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Edwards in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. On the wing, Mitchell. This one for 3. And no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Prince. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Assist from
the speed with which Prince shoots is amazing. I mean, this guy barely takes any time to let it go.
Outside Davis. Inside. Left side Mitchell. Back to Lyles. All sorts of time. Kept alive. Len. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Prince. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. The Kings have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
He takes it in, takes it up with both hands, and rips it down.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Sacramento has possession. Now Mitchell. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
And the technical free throw is good. The Kings making a switch here. Holmes is checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Mitchell with the ball. Prince is there. Got a hand on it. Davis from long range. Again, the miss by the Kings. Minnesota's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Knight. Off target from 3-point range. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Holmes. On the wing, Mitchell. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Prince has got 8 rebounds in the game.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Kings have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Moore shot is off.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
There's Davis with the 3. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got 9 rebounds now. Launches a 3. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Well, the Kings shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. And here's Mitchell. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
What's interesting, you know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me and my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
Davis. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And he gets it back. Holmes passes to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range.
And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
Here's Alexander Walker. Knocks down the long J. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Davis. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
And Minnesota calls time here. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets. Demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
Well, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Here's Noel. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Noel's got 20.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Double team on Mitchell. Outside Edwards. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it could be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Edwards, a pass to Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then Friday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
First one falls for him. Murray's checked in for the Kings. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Here's Alexander Walker. And another three from Minnesota.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Murray. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Murray for 3. And it's Noel with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now here's Huerter. He's covered closely.
Nathan Knight. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
From outside, and it's Noel with a rebound. Noel's got 5 rebounds in the game. From about 16, Sacramento grabs the miss. Holmes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell with the ball, and it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Sacramento ball.
Monk, he's checked in for Murray.
Malik Monk.
Holmes passes to Huerter. Uncovered. And he drops that one in. Huerter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Knight can't hit.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Noel's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Lynn. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Puts it up from 17. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Back to Monk for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 7 assists in the game.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
And Sacramento's shooting pretty well at 45%. Huerter passes to Monk. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Lyles, he's checked in for Holmes. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Monk passes to Mitchell. Huerter with it. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Huerter's got 11 points in the quarter.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
And here are the Kings now to the paint. Here's Monk. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside. So Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
Anderson can't get it to go. Sacramento shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Outside Monk. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got rebound number 11. Kicks it out to Anderson. Over Huerter. Offensive rebound. Outside Anderson. Goes up again. Here's Conley. And at last they get one to fall.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. From deep, Mitchell. Minnesota with a rebound. Anderson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Reed. Rebounded by Lyles.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Sacramento again missing.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it. Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
They've met 3 times this season, and this is their 2nd win. It's turning into a little bit of a grudge match, and they'll be fired up for the next game. A win there, and they'll finish the season 3-1 against Sacramento.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Huerter can't hit. Outside, Anderson. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Huerter passes to Mitchell. Back to Huerter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And that one's good from Conley.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain phase. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Conley. Can't cash it in from the high post. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll see you next time.